Welcome students to the online lecture session initiated by Seth Vidya Mandir English High School and Junior College of Science and Commerce at Vasai East. I, Mrs. Archana Bhatija, teaching English to Standard 10th, introduce you to the second unit beginning with chapter 1, that is poem Animals. Animals poem is written by Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman is an American poet. You cannot really understand America without Walt Whitman. Poet Ezra Pound called Walt Whitman America's poet. He is America. He is often called the father of free verse. This poem, Animals, shows that he was a poet as well as a humanist, besides being a journalist and an essayist. Students, I hope by now you have studied the poetic devices properly. When we talk about the central idea of the poem Animals, the poet compares animals to human beings. He finds them affectionate, loving, honest, and innocent. In the time passing by, human beings have lost these values in the journey of progress. They have been reduced to materialistic individuals. Now on the screen, you have the figures of speech. You have to match them to the poetry lines using your previous knowledge. Animals. I think I could turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self-contained. The poet prefers to live with animals because they are so calm, composed, and self-sufficient. I stand and look at them long and long. The poet is happy to see them for long hours, watching them again and again. The poet has used repetition here. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. The poet says that they do not complain about the life. Whine and sweat are tautology and onomatopoeia. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. The quality of animals that the poet says here is that they sleep peacefully, as they do not repent of their conduct. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. Not one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Unlike humans, animals do not annoy the poet talking about God and their duties towards him. Animals are content and they have no craze of owning things. No one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. The poet here says that the animals do not pray to their ancestors, unlike the human beings. No one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. They are neither happy nor unhappy. So they show their relations to me and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. They evince they plainly in their possession. So now here the poet says animals bring or show tokens of good values which humans have lost long time back. I wonder where they got those tokens. Did I pass them that way huge times ago and negligently drop them? Looking at the animals, the poet wonders where the animals got these virtues of love and affection, and why and where have the humans lost these good values of compassion. So students, after we complete the poem, I advise you to do the textual exercises based on this poem and write the poetry appreciation in the paragraph format. Thank you, children.